4-2, ladder 2, engine 5 is writ, ALS 10, for fire in the building, 68 Ash Street, between West Hollow Street and Nash Court. Engines 4-2, ladder 2, engine 5 is writ, ALS 10, 68 Ash Street, for building fire, West Hollow Street at Ash Court. Timeout 15 minutes, operate on channel 2. Transmitting box 4216.
10.
K10.
Station 2.
K Station 2.
Engine 4.
K Engine 4. Report of a fire on the second floor.
4 of them. KC4.
Okay, C4.
Engine 5.
K Engine 5.
Engine 4 to fire alarm.
Engine 4.
Was on scene, 2.5-story wood frame, fire visible. We got fire visible. Give me the working fire.
Engine 4 on scene, 2.5-story wood frame fire showing going to a working fire.
C4 on the scene. I'll have command.
Engine 1, ladder 1, respond to the working fire, 68 Ash Street, between West Hollow Street and Ash Court. Engine 1, ladder 1, respond to the working fire, 68 Ash Street, between West Hollow Street and Ash Court. Timeout 19 minutes, operate on channel 2.
Command to fire alarm.
Fire alarm answering command.
Second alarm.
Second alarm, 19 minutes.
Station 1.
Engine 6, Engine 3, respond to the working fire, 68 Ash Street, West Hollow Street at Ash Court. Engine 6, Engine 3, respond to the working fire, 68 Ash Street, West Hollow Street at Ash Court. Timeout 20 minutes, operate on channel 2.
Command engine 2. Engine 2. Bring a line to the third floor. Command engine 1.
Station 1.
Engine 6.
K Engine 1, K Engine 6.
Engine 2 driver, I need a feed. Engine 2 driver, hang on. Command engine 1.
Station 1.
Station 3.
K Station 3.
In from West Hollow Street, we have a hydrant for you. Right behind the C4 vehicle.
One call. One call.
Command engine 1.
Engine 1.
Want to pull a line off your truck once you establish your feed, and start doing a primary search on the second floor.
One has it.
Ladder 1. Command engine 4-3. Command the fire alarm.
Fire alarm answering command.
Who do I have for the second one?
Engine 6 and Engine 3.
I don't see.
Command engine 6. 6 answering. I need you to do a primary search, second floor, towards the back of the building.
Primary search, second floor rear, 600. Coming past St. Joe's now.
Ladder 2, see the ladder 2A, help me look up there. Come down. Command engine 4C. Go to engine 4C. Engine 4C, have you made it into the fire department?
Yes, and so we're knocking fire down in one room on the second floor. What's it look like from the exterior?
Yeah, the exterior siding is burning. I'll take care of that. Command engine 3.
Engine 3. 2 1 call.
And we'll get a pull a line off engine 2 and knock down this exterior fire in the siding.
Okay, a line off engine 2 to knock down the exterior fire. Okay. Nashua Fire alarm from Merrimack, engine 2.
Nashua Fire answering.
Responding to your station 1 for station coverage.
Merrimack here in the city responding for station coverage. Amherst Street Station, 25 minutes. How many crew and do you have extrication tools?
Engine 2 officer. You want to log in that line?
10 foot.
Command engine 2C.
Right, Deputy.
Conditions on the third floor.
That's fire on the third floor, Deputy. I'm working my way up there now.
Command engine.
Engine 2 to engine 4.
Go to engine 4.
All right, try that line to the attic.
Command the fire alarm.
Fire alarm answering command. Fire alarm answering command.
Third alarm.
Third alarm, 28 minutes.
Ladder 2C express.
Command answers.
Primary search, second floor fire area. Negative. We're moving to the third floor.
Respond to the fire, 68 Ash Street, between West Hollow Street and Ash Court. Merrimack engine, Hollis engine, ladder 3, ALS 11. Respond to the working, third alarm fire, 68 Ash Street, West Hollis Street, and Ash Court. Timeout 28 minutes. Operate on channel 2.
Complete. 28 minutes.
One zero one D. Run it. Charge Chief.
Engine 2 to engine 4, charge that line.
Here it comes.
Command engine 2C. Command engine 2C.
Why did you handle that?
Hudson Ladder 2, Nashua Fire.
Hudson Ladder 2, switch to 250.
Fire alarm, ALS 11. 11. Responding. 31 minutes. Fire alarm answering command. Merrimack engine, Hollis engine, in ladder 3, ALS 11.
Hudson Ladder 2, how many members do you have, and do you have tools?
3 members, no tools.
2 members, no tools.
3 members, fire alarm. 3.
3 members.
Channel 2. C2 on the scene, 32 minutes.
Ladder 3 is on the scene.
Ladder 3 on scene, 32 minutes.
Here's the photo, kid.
Command answer. Command answer, engine 4 is coming out.
Engine 6 to command.
Command to 400.
400.
Engine 6 will be going up to the second floor to replace engine 4.
Okay. Engine 4 C to engine 1. You can charge that hose line.
Command to engine 2C. Command 4?
Fire alarm calling command.
Get engine 3 going up with you.
Fire alarm calling command.
Command answer.
First 20-minute mark.
Command answer.
Tools, Spitbrook Road for coverage, 35 minutes.
Command, ALS 11.
Command engine 3C.
We're on the third floor, engine 6.
Are you able to get to the middle of the building on the 3rd floor?
So we're going to make our way right now. We're just putting the engine freezer on here.
Merrimack engine 2 to Ash Street, command.
Fire alarm, ALS 11, on scene.
C1 on the scene. Fire alarm, Merrimack engine.
Merrimack engine 2.
We're on the scene.
Merrimack engine 2 on scene. Fire alarm, ALS 11. 11 on scene.
Nashua Fire Alarm, Kingsborough Engine 1, we'll be going now. You're Spitbrook Road Station.
Kingsborough, you're up at Spitbrook Road Station. We're working on getting you guys a pilot right now.
Received.
Ladder 2C to command. Ladder 2C to command.
Command answer.
Middle of the building. First and second floor. Primary search all clear. We need a line to the attic.
I got ladder 3 bringing you a line up there to the 3rd floor.
Okay.
Command to ladder 2.
Ladder 2.
Did you report all clear on the 1st and 2nd floor?
First and second floor. Middle of the building. All clear.
Command has it. Command to fire alarm.
Fire alarm answering command.
Primary search 1st and 2nd floor in the middle of the building complete.
Primary search on the 1st and 2nd floors, middle of the building complete.
Engine 5 driver calling engine 1 driver.
Go ahead.
Return your truck. We need to charge a line that's off your truck.
Yeah, I'm on my way here now.
Engine 2 driver.
Go ahead, engine 2 driver.
Engine 3C to command.
Command answer.
Chief, we're up on the 3rd floor here, and we're getting some fire. We could use a company with some hooks if we got one.
Command engine 3C.
Hey, Chief.
Ladder 1's on the way up.
10-4, thank you.
I have the command force up across the street on a porch. Command has it.
medical aid, 25 Morgan Street, David House, room 204, between Chandler Street and Lucia Street. Operate on channel 6, your time out 42 minutes.
Office Fitbrook Road, 42 minutes.
Okay. Command Engine 1C.
Engine 3C to command.
Commander, company calling.
Engine 3C to command.
Command answer.
This is heavy smoke. Is there something on the second floor?
Yeah, I can't understand what you're saying.
What I'm doing.
Command Engine 3C.
Fire alarm, ALS-12. Okay, 12. 12, you're responding, 45 minutes.
Commander, all companies report a hole in the floor in the attic in the middle of the building. Commander, fire alarm.
Fire alarm answering command.
Just make that announcement.
We'll make that announcement. All companies be advised there's a hole in the floor in the attic in the middle of the building. All companies be advised there's a hole in the floor of the attic in the middle of the building.
Command Engine 3C.
Engine 3C.
You need a replacement?
Ladder 3C, engine 4 driver, second line. Engine 3C to command.
Command Engine.
Yeah, we're going to need some air.
10-4. Command Engine 3C.
Good.
Engine 2's on the way up.
10-4.
Nashua Fire alarm, call is engine 2 for Indian City, travel time from KDON.
Fire alarm answering C1 on channel 3.
Okay, can you notify Office of Emergency Management that we're going to have quite a few displaced residents, it appears. We'll get back to them on that. Also, do we have the utilities responding?
We'll notify the Office of Emergency Management regarding displaced individuals.
Okay, I'm going to be on channel 3 for all these secondary conversations. Okay?
C1, you'll be on channel 3 for further conversations.
Affirmative. Command to the Merrimack engine.
Merrimack answer.
Can I have a report from the second floor?
Gained access to the front of the building and checked everything on this side. We're trying to make our way to the bit.
Command has it.
Identify. Nashua. Engine 2 to the scene. Hollis Engine 2. Nashua Fire Alarm is answering Hollis Engine 2. To 68 Ash Street for the third alarm. Switch to NFR 325. Nashua Fire Alarm answering Londonderry engine. Londonderry, you're in the city available. How many members and do you have extrication tools? 3 members with tools, 10-4.
ALS 9 on still alarm for medical aid. Meet the police outside 44 West Hollis Street between Walnut Street and Chestnut Street. ALS 9 on a still alarm for medical aid. Meet the police outside 44 West Hollis Street between Walnut Street and Chestnut Street. Channel 6, 51 minutes.
Check to the front of the building. We have no access to the backside. I don't know if you have another entrance to the outside.
Okay, how are the conditions in the front on the second floor?
No condition. A little bit of fire. We just knocked out a little bit with the hand line.
Command has it.
ALS 9.
Mine is funny. Fire alarm ALS 12. Hold on, please. 53 minutes.
Command to ladder 3C.
Go ahead.
Can I have a report?
We're on the first floor attic on the opposite side of the engine 3's crew. We opened up the wall leading up to the third floor. There's no fire.
Command has it. Engine 4 to command. Command answers. Chief, we got multiple companies on the third floor opening up. Engine 4 redirected to the second floor. Front. Command has it.
Fire alarm, Londonderry, engine 2 off at the Amherst Street Station.
The Amherst Street Station.
Fire alarm calling command.
Fire alarm, you calling command?
Affirmative, second 20-minute mark.
Command has it. C1 calling fire alarm, that's great.
Fire alarm answering C1.
So what we're trying to figure out here, it appears there's 30 to 40 people that may be displaced. If you could pass that off to OEM. And if you don't get any positive contact with them, we're probably going to need a transit bus here to get some people out of the weather so they can get processed.
Anything from emergency management will notify a transit bus.
Fire alarm ALS 9. Fire alarm ALS 9.
ALS 9.
Round scene.
58 minutes.
Fire alarm ALS 12. Can you contact the calling party at 25 Morgan? We're unable to access the building. Nobody's answering the buzzer.
We're along that Delta wall on the outside. They just need to open up that whole cheese line and about a foot down and pull all that board off.
Command hazard. 3-1 calling fire alarm. Do we have special hazards on the air?
It is not on the air yet.
Okay. Once we get a fire one in the company in the Lake Street, let's see if we can get it down here. We'll try to figure out I'll wait for them to come in. I'll get back to you. I'll have them contact you on channel 3 when they sign on, okay?
Okay.
Division 2 to command. Command answers. And latitude operating on the 3rd floor. Engine 2 is on their way out there for rehab. That leaves us engine 4 and Merrimack on the 2nd floor. Stand by on sending any more crews up there yet. Command hazard.
Channel 3.
Answering fire alarm.
Chief, we have the Manchester cover engine at Station 2. They're going to be bringing you the special hazards.
Okay. Have them come around and come in off of West Hollis Street. West Hollis Street. They can nose right up to engine 1.
Okay, off of West Hollis Street, nose up to engine 1. Fire alarm calling the Manchester engine on channel 1.
Nashua Fire alarm. This is Manchester engine 2.
Manchester engine 2.
You were calling?
Affirmative. When you approach the scene, if you could approach the scene with a special hazards truck via West Hollis Street, nose up to Nashua engine 1.
Message received. West Hollis Street, nose up to engine 1. Engine 3 to the Merrimack Engine Company. Merrimack answer. Do you have a line with you up there on the 2nd floor? Stand by 1. There was a line coming through access to the other side. I think they just took it. Merrimack to command. We have a line right at our feet.
Merrimack, make it up to the Delta side wall. We need to pull that socket. We need to wash those heat down.
Merrimack engine 2 to command. Lines being deployed.
Command answering Merrimack.
We're deploying that line right now.
Command has it. Command the fire alarm.
Fire alarm answering command.
Eversource is on the scene.
Eversource on scene. 103.
Fire alarm ALS
9.
9. One is Med Center.
104.
Londonderry engine from cover, Merrimack ambulance, on a still alarm for medical aid, 160 Concord Street, the Clavelli Apartments, Building A, Apartment 16, between the Henry Burke Highway and Damon Ave. That's the Londonderry engine from cover, a Merrimack ambulance, on a still alarm for medical aid, 160 Concord Street, the Clavelli Apartments, Building A, Apartment 16, between Henry Burke Highway and Damon Ave. Operate on channel 6, your timeout 104.
Okay. Latitude T to latitude C.
Latitude C.
Hey, stick your head out the window again.
C5 is on the air.
C5 on the air.
Londonderry engine responding.
Fire alarm ALS 9.
Londonderry engine responding.
ALS 9.
Med Center mileage 0.3.
0.3.
K3 is responding.
Okay.
National Special Hazards on scene. Fire alarm. And command.
Command has it.
Fire alarm, Merrimack A1.
Merrimack ambulance 1.
Responding 160 Congress Street.
Merrimack ambulance 1, you're responding 108.
Fire alarm ALS 12. 1 is Med Center.
12, you have 1 for the Med Center, 109.
400 fire alarm on channel 3.
Fire alarm answering 400.
Manchester engine 2 is returning to Lake Street for coverage. They dropped off the hazard.
Okay, 10-4. Company calling fire alarm.
Londonderry engine 2 on scene.
Londonderry engine 2 on the scene.
Milford 2091. Fire alarm.
Fire alarm answering.
Show us off at your station.
Switch to 250.
I'm answering 400.
I'm Chelmsford engine 1's at you. Engine 6. Conan Street.
You can go to channel 250.
Fire alarm is calling the Chelmsford engine on 250.
Street command.
Command has this.
Third 20-minute mark.
Command has this.
Fire alarm is calling C1, channel 3.
C1 is answering.
I have Tara from the OEM on the line. Any specific requests while I have her on the phone before I disconnect?
Yeah, why don't you have her come on down? Because we don't have a process nailed down yet for displaced occupants. We're going to have a few here, so if you could come down, we'd appreciate it.
Okay.
I want to mention to her we could use probably a place to stage some of these people while we're processing them, whether that be a bus or whatever she thinks.
10-4.
Fire alarm, ALS 12.
12.
Scene on 160 Concord Street.
Merrimack here on scene 112. You're at the hospital, 160.
Fire alarm, ALS 9.
9.
In service.
117.
C1 calling fire alarm. No, please.
C1.
Yeah, just checking to see. Do we have positive notification with City Building Safety Department?
At this time, that is a negative.
No, just so I understand. We've made phone calls, but we've had no response from them in addition to the page.
Correct. We are attempting additional tries now.
Okay, thank you.
And also, Chief, OEM is responding to the scene, and at their request, I have contacted the Transportation Department. They are attempting to get a driver for a bus to come to your location.
Very good.
Command to fire alarm.
Fire alarm, answering command.
Calls under control. Company's in the process of picking up. Release the Merrimack engine.
Placing the call into control. Companies are in the process of picking up. Releasing the Merrimack engine 124.
Command to fire alarm.
Fire alarm, answering command.
Releasing the Hollis engine.
Releasing the Hollis engine 125.
Fire alarm, ALS 12.
ALS 12.
ALS 12.
12 on 8.
ALS 12.
12 clear in service.
ALS 12, you're in service.
Chelmsford engine from cover. On a still alarm. For possible transformer fire. 9 Meadow Lane in River Pines Mobile Home Park. Between River Pines Boulevard and Plainfield Lane. That's Chelmsford engine from cover. On a still alarm for a possible transformer fire. 9 Meadow Lane in River Pines Mobile Home Park. Between River Pines Boulevard and Plainfield Lane. Operate on channel 4. Your timeout 128. Company calling fire alarm re-identify.
Londonderry engine 2.
Londonderry engine 2, go ahead.
We're available in service. Merrimack transporting the Southern Shorely.
Londonderry, you're returning to cover. Merrimack preparing 129.
Liberty Utilities on scene 129.
C5 is responding with Chelmsford.
C5, you're responding 129.
9 Meadow Lane for the possible transformer fire.
Chelmsford engine 1, you're responding 130.
Chelmsford 1.
Transporting the Southern, starting mileage of 0.
Transporting the medical center at 130.
To 250.
Nashua Fire Alarm, I'm on your channel 2. That's the only other channel we have for you.
Recalling Nashua Fire Alarm. Repeat your message.
Nashua, this is Chelmsford engine 1. We have your channels 1 and 2. I am on your channel 2 now, if that works.
That's affirmative. That's channel 250, just for your record.
Release one of the ALS unit.
Fire alarm, ALS 11, you can go back in service. Fire alarm calling command.
Copy.
Command answers.
Building department has been notified.
Command has it. Fire alarm, Merrimack engine.
Merrimack engine 2.
We're clear of the city and route back to Merrimack.
Clear the city 132.
Fire alarm, ALS 11.
Fire alarm from Londonderry engine 2.
Answering.
Go ahead.
Service.
133.
070 Ash Street, the owner, advise them they have property damage to their building. As they're looking at it from the left side, it could be heat damage. We recommend they respond.
Okay, we'll make notification to the owner of 70 Ash Street for property damage at 134.
Fire alarm, Hollis engine 2. We've been released from the scene. You need us elsewhere in the city? Hollis engine 2, you've been released from the scene. You can return 134.
Hollis engine 2 has it.
Fire alarm calling Ash Street command.
Command answers.
Fourth 20-minute mark.
You can discontinue.
Discontinuing.
Fire alarm is calling C1.
Answering.
Chief, we've held off on the notification of Red Cross with OEM responding. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, why don't we give them a buzz anyways, just to make them aware, let them know what we have in our process now, just in case OEM decides or determines that we need to get Red Cross involved, okay?
Okay with the message.
Mac ambulance 1, you're at Southern 136.
Thank you, 2D. Yeah, go to 2D. Yeah, you can go ahead and shut down the 2.5. 10-4.
Looks like we have a pole fire.
Chelmsford Engine 1, you're on scene with a pole fire. 137.
Nashua Fire alarm, you need a pole number, and can you notify your electric company?
Chelmsford Engine, go ahead with the pole number.
5058 over 3, and it's right in front of number 14, Meadow Lane.
Chelmsford Engine, pole 5058 over 3 in front of 14 Meadow Lane.
Command to fire alarm.
Fire alarm answering command.
Releasing engine 5, engine 6, and ladder 3.
Releasing engine 5, engine 6, and ladder 3. 144.